think you should.
What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, we'll be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Digibyte. So shout out to Zaz Tarok PhD. If you guys want to be shouted out in tomorrow's video, please make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment below telling me what your top altcoin is. Otherwise, let's get on with today's episode. So right now we're looking at the cryptocurrency market cap, and you'll notice again, like yesterday, we are at $400 billion, which is around $403 billion. So we are heading upwards, and we are above that $400 billion mark. We're really looking to see the market cap, or I'm looking to see it at around $500 billion. That's where we're expected, or I'm anticipating to go. We have a 24-hour volume of 20,000, so a little bit less than yesterday, and we have a Bitcoin dominance at 36.6%. If you'll notice, Bitcoin, for the most part today, we do see a lot of cryptos that are up quite a bit. Bitcoin is up to 30%, which is pretty phenomenal. But Bitcoin up 1.5, Ethereum 5.5, Ripple 5.8. Litecoin 0.97, EOS 3.82. So nothing is really standing out. Everything seems to be consolidating, but we're going to look at the rest of the coins a little more in depth into this technical analysis and see what exactly might be standing out. But there's definitely a few things I want to talk about. I did find an article that I thought would help a lot of you guys, and I want to hear what your opinions are about this article. And if you don't know the Winklevoss Brothers, they're basically two guys who own a lot of Bitcoin and are very influential in the cryptocurrency market space. And they own a lot of Bitcoin, and they're very, very, very wealthy. And I believe they own an exchange too. So it says Winklevoss Brothers Bitcoin exchanges add Zcash, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. So yeah, they own the Gemini Bitcoin exchange, founded by Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss. Yeah, the Gemini exchange is adding support for Zcash, a privacy-focused crypto that with a total market valuation of over $1 billion. It will begin accepting deposits of privacy-focused cryptocurrency. The regulated exchange serves existing customers in 48 U.S. states. In addition, and being approved to custody and trade Zcash, has confirmed for 2 Forbes that Gemini will also receive approvals for Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. So very cool. It's a good thing that they're adding it. He wrote, our approval makes Gemini the first licensed Zcash exchange in the world. It also makes the NYSDFS the first regulatory agency in the world to supervise Zcash. So I do think that adding this article seems to be more around Zcash, so you can let me know what your opinions are on Zcash, but also Litecoin. Litecoin is being added to the exchange, so we may see a little bump in cryptocurrency, and I think we did see that. We saw Litecoin all the way up to like $154 today, I believe. So it's pretty cool that they're now adding Litecoin to the exchange, and it may, in doubt, help cryptocurrency. So let me know in the comments down below what your opinion is, whether you think adding this to the exchange will help or not help cryptocurrency and Litecoin move up to that anticipated asset that we were looking at. So let's pull up Litecoin's chart right now, and we're looking at Litecoin on the 4-hour scale. And right now you can clearly see what exactly is happening. So on the 4-hour scale, you do see Litecoin moving up and bouncing off the bottom chart. So you can see that we did have quite a bit of downtrend in the market, and we actually started to see a downtrend, something like this. Very interesting. So not only do you see this downtrend, which then fell, you can see we fell right as this downtrend started to attack or get right in the crevice of the high-low middle moving average. You can see as soon as the green band crossed over the red band, and as soon as this downtrend pushed us to face that high-low MMA, that's when we broke and fell. So it's a good indicator to use to address whether we're going to go down or go up. As well as falling below here, you can see we regained support at 134, which happens to be where the top of the support line is for Litecoin, the top of their triangle. So we did retouch the top, and we do have support there. You'll notice that right now we broke above that downtrend, and are now heading up to retest that high-low middle moving average. We couldn't break through quite yet. We did regain support right at around 145, 144, and we bounced up, or hopefully are going to bounce up off that and retest that high-low middle moving average, that high-low 4-hour MMA, and we should hopefully break through. So we are looking off that bounce down to then come back up. But basically, we need to break above this zone right here. This 4-hour MMA is what is giving us challenges right now. So we're now going to swing over and look at the daily candle, and you'll see what exactly is happening. So we're using right now on the daily chart of Litecoin, you can see the support level right at around 145. You can also see that when we broke out, we fell to again test the bottom of this the bottom of this triangle. So we retested the triangle, and we should hopefully now build support, which we are using right now. You can see at 145, this is huge support. We did fall below, but came right back up. Should hopefully use this to break through and go to around 190. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for around a 190 jump. So if we can see Litecoin break this zone right here, so 160s first, and then we should go to 190. That's what I'm anticipating. And then when we use these charts, you can see how right here we have the neckline for Litecoin. And you can see that we have a reversed head and shoulders and potentially a breakout. So you can see we had the first dip, then a bigger dip, the head, this was the first shoulder, and now we are completing the second shoulder of the triangle, of the head and shoulder. So you can see we came back down to retest the top of the triangle, and now we should head back up to revisit that support level right here of the head and shoulders. So if we want to draw the head and shoulders, you can see, if I got that right, something along the lines of this would be the neckline of that head and shoulder breakout. So if we do, if we anticipate going up, we should be right around that 190 region, right around this area. That 190, that's what we're looking for. After we break the daily MMA of the 4-hour, and we'll pull up the RSI. You can see how we were testing the top, and we are testing overbought on the Litecoin daily, which is interesting. That is it also a better indicator that we would come down to consolidate. Now we're at around 46, and we have more potential to go back up. Last time we were at 46, we were right around here. Okay, so not too bad. We were a little higher. But after we retest that high-low MMA on the daily, we should hopefully be able to break through the neckline or go back up to that neckline of this reversal head and shoulders formation. So definitely anticipate that for Bitcoin. Moving on to Litecoin right now, we do have a similar head and shoulders formation. So you can see this is the first shoulder. This is the bigger head, like that, sorry. And then now we have the second shoulder. So we're anticipating a move like that right back to around the 98, if not $10,000 region. So also expect Bitcoin to move similarly to that, because that is having another reversal head and shoulders formation, which you can see here. And we should go back up to that neckline that you're seeing right now. So anticipate a move in that general direction for Bitcoin, because it does seem to be heading like that. I do think there's a lot of potential for cryptocurrency to move, and the cryptocurrency as a whole, the market cap as a whole, to move up into a higher direction. I don't think it's over. I think we're just very over analytical of cryptocurrency right now, being that it's so new to many people and they've only been in it for a few months, that they don't realize that every year cryptocurrency has gone up, and it still has. So we should definitely see a rise in crypto compared to last year or a few months ago. Let's look at Ethereum right now, guys. Clearly, what I think is the best overall crypto out of the blue chips in the market right now. But I'm leaving these lines up here so we can use them for later. But basically, you can see we clearly bounced off that daily MMA. We are at around 56 on the RSI, so we could be a little lower to be even, but we are a little bit nearing overbought. Not too bad though, but we clearly bounced off that, and the bulls had it, took it off, could not, bears couldn't handle it, reversed up, and we are now facing resistance at that 750 level, which you can see we've had problems with in the past. But I do anticipate that bounce to bring us higher up and eventually to retest that daily moving uptrend at around $853. So do anticipate a run into that direction. But in order to do that, we will likely need to see the market cap go near 500 billion or break the 500 billion. So anticipate that as well. Otherwise, Litecoin's volume isn't too much. You'll notice Cardano is kind of gaining on Litecoin, but we need to see Litecoin start to go near the I want to say $1 billion volume. Lastly, let's look at Digibyte. So you can clearly see this uptrend, something like that. We could draw it all the way out here. It's very possible we could draw that like that. I guess we'll leave it like that for now. You could also move it down ever so slightly, you know, more or less something like this could be better. But basically, for the most part, you want to extend this all the way down. And then let's just draw our lines of support, which I do think we're going to go back down and retest here and here. So these are two major support levels for DGB or Digibyte. And you can see we are retesting some highs right here in the past. And we do seem to have a descending triangle. And honestly, I do anticipate the fact that we are seeing Digibyte right now being sandwiched in between this resistance level as well as the high-low MMA on the daily candle. It'll be interesting to see which direction Digibyte wants to go. It is quite overbought or nearing overbought, so we should probably see it go downwards. The biggest indicator is whether or not this high-low MMA moves high enough to put enough pressure on DGB to break out of this. It'll be interesting to see if it can break out of here, or if it's going to have too much resistance downward and push below the high-low MMA and come down to this region right here, this zone. So as this MMA moves up, we're going to see the price either go this way in, bounce up off here and break out into this direction, or we're going to see it break down and retest this direction. So it's really going to go either way over there. So your best bet is to wait until it retests that that daily MMA and see which direction it's going to go, and that'll be an indicator to you whether you're going to short it or you're going to buy and then sell it when it goes up. If we do go up, the next resistance level that I see it having is honestly going to be somewhere probably this region right here. We may see some trouble, and then for sure this is going to be its biggest support resistance area. You can see how many times we have trouble there. But otherwise, if you guys like that video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe. I make videos pretty much every day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.